Peace to the goddesses, man. About to do a quick little video. Yo, shout out to the Cash App supporters sending in those donations. Y'all already know who y'all are. Shout out to the Cash App support. So what's going on out there in the YouTube world, man? Now me got my tea on the stove right now. Y'all still got that video coming, man, about the I might do it later on today, son. What is the full visible spectrum, son? Nah, I mean, but right now we're gonna talk about what eating healthy really is. You know what I mean? This gonna be the channel where I'm gonna be uploading the videos. I gotta check and see how the schedule is, because I got it where videos just upload to the channel automatically. I gotta see how the schedule is, because they got the time frame is different, son. You know, you know how the humans do, son. You know what I'm saying? The only way you know how to do anything is to make things in a scratch your head theme. You're scratching your head like, why in the hell did you do it like that? But then again, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, man, you know, eating is healthy, son, you know. So you know they've been going around you know, pushing the theme. You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat so you could feel good. Eat these certain foods so you could be healthy, so you could live life, so you could enjoy life. You know, so you won't be running around feeling no pain. What else? You wanna grow old to see your kids grow up and get married, and you know, basically become grandparents. You know what I mean? You want to be around. You want to be able to move. You know, if you got a lot of money, you want to be able to enjoy your money. You want to be able to travel, want to be able to see the planet. You just want to be healthy, with a smile on your face. You know how they advertise it, all about positive energy, and I already broke that up, son. You know what I mean? Now that is the commercial. When you see them advertising it, like when you see them advertising eating healthy or being healthy on that frequency, that is a commercial that they are running. It's a commercial. Now, you know, like I stated before, you know, one of the main reasons why, you know, I you know what I'm saying, be eating the foods I be eating, you know what I mean, is to basically stay and keep enhancing that connection with higher beings. You know what I mean? To keep that connection with higher beings, because that's something that is needed. You need, the food is not just food. You know, as I stated before, it's technology. Food is technology, and you could look at it like how the humans on this plane, they make certain levels of technological devices in order to communicate with their people. You know what I mean? They make certain type of technological inventions to communicate or to stay in communication with their peoples. In other words, entities that's vibrating on their frequency. And when I say that, it doesn't mean that there's entities outside this planet. You know what I'm saying? You know, they use satellites and phones and computers and, you know what I'm saying, other technological inventions as a form of to remain in communication. You know what I'm saying? And those technological machineries, electronic devices, whatever it is, they are elements that come from the planet. From the sun germinated in the planet. You know what I'm saying? From the sun germinated in the planet. These inventions that they make, known as technology, all are comprised of resources, which is elements. Let me speak the language. Elements that come from the planet. You know what I'm saying? Minerals and things of that nature. Iron and calcium. You know what I'm saying? All these different metals and minerals and properties. You know what I'm saying? These chemicals and things of that nature that come from the planet. They convert that into technology in order to remain in communication with their entities, man. Entities that vibrate on their frequency. Because the technology is like a representation of the frequency that they vibrating on. You know what I mean? Is a representation of the frequency that they vibrating on. You know what I mean? So when you're looking at food now, as I stated before, food, real food, organic food, which is really solar food, which is really ether food. It's not alkaline, but I'm going to speak the language. You know what I'm saying? That ether food is technology. There is no such thing as food. Food will be a surface description. It's really technology, because when you go into the specifics of what food is, you see it is a composition of minerals, components, chemicals. You know what I'm saying? It's well structured. It's well organized, well comprised. You know what I'm saying? It's technology that you're looking at. Technology on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? That's beamed here through light waves. Solar light waves. So when you eat those foods now, it is a way how your cells get updated, get data, get intel. They just basically get instructions on some levels on how to behave. You know what I'm saying? They get certain instructions on how to behave. It's like a communication device. Your food is like a communication device. When you eat the food, it is communicating with your cells, your body, period. But it's communicating with your cells that's in your body and telling your cells how to behave. It's like a program, son. You know what I mean? Telling your cells how to behave. You know what I'm saying? So eating those foods, the same way how the humans on the planet get resources on the planet, create technological devices, technology, things of that nature, and they use that technology to stay in communication or to communicate with beings that's on their frequency. You know what I mean? Well, it's the same thing with the organic food. You know what I mean? It's the same way with the organic food. It has the ability to give you the codes that is necessary to communicate with beings that's out of this planet, because the food doesn't come from this planet. It comes from the etheric realms, your real organic food. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you ever hear about how they put messages on a bird? Back of the like World War II days, they take the like a message, piece of paper, write some damn message on the paper and put on a bird and send the bird over there. And they flying the bird flying across the damn planet to get a message to somebody else. You heard about them stories. They use birds, pigeons, and stuff like that at World War II to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's somewhat how like what the food is. You know what I'm saying? The food is like the photons that's in the sun rays, what they would call sun rays, and as it comes into this magnetic dimension that we're in, it now becomes tangible. It manifests into a physical, tangible form. You know, by way of going through the ozone layers and all of that. You know, it's a process. You know, that's why if they disrupt the ozone layer or disrupt the sky, they change the algorithms of the sunlight. Like I spoke about Bill Gates blocking out the sun. It's not him literally putting an instrument out there to block sunlight, because blocks is cubes or data, information. Just like when you look at your TV, is microscopic blocks or cubes that they call pixels, millions of them. And when those pixels shift and change, the image change on the screen. You're not really looking at images on the screen. You're looking at millions of blocks, millions of nano cubes, which is a block. A block is a cube. You know what I'm saying? And blocking is an action. So if their blocking is not physical blocking, it's algorithm code change blocking. So they're changing the codes. You know what I'm saying? Because Bill Gates deal with Microsoft. He deals with computers, changing codes, algorithms, the matrix, you know, quantum computer. So when you the food technology, you know, is coming from, you know, the etheric realms, the real organic food. You know what I'm saying? So when you eat those foods for the souls, because that food is specifically coded for souls. You know what I mean? It's specifically coded for souls, but you know they had to get you with the fear in order to eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? So when you eating healthy based upon fear, you're never gonna tap in. You're never gonna tap beyond. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be only eating the food because you're afraid of getting a disease. So you're not going to be in the right, you know, let me speak the language, in the right frame of mind in regards to why you're consuming that food. Because it enhances your physical vehicle. Because in order for you to communicate with those beings, as I stated before, your cellular makeup got to be right. Because a conversation with those higher beings could kill you. The amount of energy that's flowing through your body, if your body isn't prepped or nurtured, disciplined, you know what I'm saying? If it isn't trained to deal with that energy, and you train in your body as you constantly eating real food, it's a training course you're putting your cells through to be able to handle higher real energy. Let me just put it like that. It ain't even so much higher energy, it's real energy. You know, we got too accustomed to fake energy, electricity. We got too accustomed to fake energy that we forgot what real energy feels like. Real energy is powerful, son. It kills fake energy, son. You know what I mean? It kills a fake vibe, son. You know what I'm saying? So eating, the food is sent here for the souls, the carbonated beings, to consume, to remain in connection. Because when you eating those real foods, those high frequency foods, and your solar waves, the soul is on that wave band, it's going to be a whole bunch of clarity that you're going to be getting. Ideas is going to be coming. You're going to be getting clarity, son. You're not even going to be having to sit there and think hard on anything. You're going to have absolute, when you see something immediately, the answer is there. You're going to be getting clarity, son. You know what I mean? Ultimate solar clarity, son. Because you're eating the foods for the only reason, not based on some fear. You know what I mean? So that was one of the reasons why I said, I eat it, organic, real food. Let me stop calling it organic, man. Real food. You know what I'm saying? But another main reason why I eat it is because I know that there's demons in my bloodline. In my family, in the family bloodline that I came through, I know that there's demons in that bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Based upon how certain family members eat, how certain family members live out their day-to-day lives. They are possessed by demons and they don't understand this. You could say it to them, you could break it down practical, but it doesn't click. And one thing about the clicking, so once it click, it doesn't unclick. So it didn't click for them. Even if what I'm saying makes sense, it has to click. You know what I'm saying? That part of them have to click. Once it click, once they be like, oh, yo, I get it now. I'm talking about get it for real, for real. Not get it by it making sense. Get it by you actually can see it now. You know what I'm saying? You can actually see the timeline that you're on. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like a lot of family members, they don't get it. So it's like the only way to defeat those demons is to eat. Well, not the only way, the way that I'm describing now in regards to there's demons in the family and they're using, GMO foods as a portal to enter their vessel, because that's what GMO foods is. As I stated before, all of these foods is codes. It's specific codes. These GMO foods is like sorcery. It's like an embodied damn spell. You see how people be doing these seances and spells and they gather around and wait for alignments and all this and all that. Well, they could combine all of those templates in a freaking orange that has no seeds. You know what I mean? The launch of the orange could be the gateway opening. And now when you eat in the orange with no seeds, that's you inviting the demons into your body, because demons shape shift and they cloak. They know how to look like something that's real. Black people, they know how to look like carbonated beans, but they clones. You know what I'm saying? They clones. So when you eat these fake foods, it's like you invite the demons in. So now when the demons is in your vessel, they now reprogram your cellular codes. And they program for the carbonated beings, we ain't even talking about the humans, they program your reptilian DNA to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times when you hear about certain so-called black people dying by way of some sickness, is because their what they would call their immune system, which is really your reptilian DNA, it turns on itself. Why? Because it realized that you are the threat. It coded the cells to say, kill this vessel because this vessel is the threat. It basically kills anything that attempts to compromise the soul. The soul is in the body. Your DNA, or should I say your reptilian DNA, is a defense mechanism that protects the soul from coming in contact with like low vibrations and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So your reptilian DNA, so since your physical body has become compromised by eating the fake foods and all that, your reptilian DNA now turns on itself. It programs your so-called immune system to turn on itself, and it begins to start killing you. Because if you look at when they telling you about these diseases, how do they break it down? They say the disease is basically a cellular mutation, which means that your cells was once healthy, vibrating on that soul wave, and now it mutated. In other words, it became inverted. And now it began to mutate and turn into whatever disease they want to call it. And now it starts to kill you, son. It starts to kill you, son. They talk about how the cells start releasing all these kinds of chemicals to kill you, to kill your vessel, to kill organs. You know what I'm saying? Those chemicals that the cells release, they kill parasites and all kinds of diseases and stuff like that when you eating on that wave. You know what I'm saying? So your vessel has become compromised. So now your reptilian DNA is like a self-destruct operation termination gene. You know what I'm saying? So there being, demons in the bloodline is like, because when you eat real foods, it's literally a war that's going on a cellular level. You have so many vibrations trying to enter your vessel. You have so many pollutions trying to enter your vessel and trying to like get a section off in your body and just start procreating and germinating and mutating. You know, they try constantly, son. But when you eat real food and you take the herbs and you drink the teas and things of that nature, you are giving your cells weaponry in order to fight off these invasions every freaking nanosecond of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stated before, this whole thing with these people talking about I'm all about positive energy and I'm not about no negative energy. That is fugazi, because in order for you to have peace, there must be war, because we're in a dual dimension. One cannot exist without the other. That's why I say heaven is here. Heaven does not exist outside of earth. Earth is heaven and hell. Heaven and hell coexist together. Heaven would just be a comfortable space in hell. In other words, a space in hell where you keep that so-called negative energy or chaotic energy at bay. That's all it is. Heaven would be taming chaos energy. That's all it is, man. And in order for you to do that, peace, it has to be war. So in order for your body to be at so-called peace or quote unquote healthy, your cells have to be murdering, killing daily. Daily, son. Daily. Every day your cells is killing intruders, protecting the body. Every day, every nanosecond of the day, your cells is a killing machine. But in order for your cells to be doing that, it needs to be constantly getting the real food, the herbs, and the sunlight. You know what I mean? That's something that's needed daily. Daily. Because it is a constant battle with the demons. You know what I'm saying? So another main reason is because I know that there's demons in the bloodline. I had certain family members say to me like, yo, I don't know how you do it. Like you got a strong mind. See, they don't understand. Because a lot of them seen how I was, or certain friends, a lot of them seen how I was back in the day swinging on the Satan soup. Know what I mean? When I first told them that I stopped drinking, they jaws was on the floor, because that's how much I used to turn up on the bottle, son. So my palm used to be fused with the 45 like a shooter. You know what I mean? I had that Colt 45 in my palm a day, son. Like I had beef. You know what I'm saying? That Billy D. Williams, son. Colt 45, son. He's busting that down a day, son. Busting down the Bacardi. All that, son. The Devil Springs. We used to chase the Devil Springs with the V8 Splash. You know what I mean? They like, yo. So when they hear about how I don't drink no more, they shock, son. Because they like, yo, how? Because it's like, they looking at it like how in deep I was. Like, how in the hell? Like, you used to drink a day, son. In other words, they saying, bro, you was lost. It was like you were so lost. Like, how in the hell did you get out of that shit, son? That's what they really saying. Like, because you were so lost in the bottle. How in the hell did you find your way out? You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of look they be having on their face when they found out I didn't drink no more, son. You know what I mean? But it's demons in the bloodline, and there's always that one person in the bloodline that's going to serve as the way out for them, son. You know, they don't understand it. But see, the ones who basically, chastise, talk trash, or, you know what I'm saying? The ones who, basically the ones who like would doubt you now, or even the ones that shocked that you change, those are the ones who's going to worship you. You're going to be like the higher God. And they the ones who's going to worship you, not worship you like how it's down here on this damn planet. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing to do with that. This whole dictatorship, people bowing down, kissing toes. That's just the ego. You know what I'm saying? Attempting to display humility. It's another game. You know what I mean? But those are the ones who's going to worship you. Because when they get to that frequency of it clicking, they're going to look at you like the light. And you are going to be the light. They're going to see you as the light. Once it click, they're going to be like, yo, this motherfucker was the light. You know what I'm saying? He was the physical, or she was the physical light. And they're going to be like, yo, son, that was a hard ass mission, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They going to know that the mission was hard as hell. Pun intended. You know what I'm saying? They gonna know that the mission was hard as hell. Not hell. Not hard as hell. Hard as hell. You know what I mean? Because hell is way harder than hell. Straight cheese. Or should I say straight avocados, man? You know what I mean? Straight avocados. They gonna realize, because they gonna look back at their lives. And then they gonna see everybody that they was around and be like, damn, these motherfuckers was lost. And then they gonna see how you was just moving through like light in those realms. Damn, this dude is here, but it's like he's not here. They're gonna be like, yo, this is like he was just a projection. You know what I'm saying? He was in the environment. You know what I'm saying? Here he is around us. He's not drinking. He's not smoking. He ain't even trying to get no chicks. They all on him. Or she used to be turning up in the club. Now it's like she's here. She ain't drinking. She ain't smoking. She ain't even chasing these dudes no more. They gonna be looking at you like you a projection, son. They gonna be looking at you like you here, but you ain't here. You know, so that's because you're not, son. It's like you remote viewing, son. You calculating and analyzing the scene, and it's like you're getting a live feed of clarity that these people are possessed. And you're looking at it and you're like, can't come at this person that way. Can't come at that person that way. Can't come at this person that way. Can't come at, because it's like you're looking through timelines. You seeing timelines, and it's like, I can't do it that way. Nah, that way ain't gonna work. Nah, this way ain't gonna work. That ain't way. You know what? The only way it's gonna work is if I do it. The hell trying to communicate with them, I gotta be communicating with self. You know what I'm saying? I gotta communicate with me and then let them see the communication, because they blind. It don't matter what I say, they don't get the imagery. You can say anything, son, because when you communicate with people, they get images. A lot of the people you communicate with, they get no images. That's why you hear them people say, I don't understand what you say, because they can't see it. Seeing is comprehending, understanding. You know what I'm saying? They can't see what you're saying. So it's like their vision is blocked. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do that video about the full visible spectrum, son. You know what it really is. Their vision is blocked, so they can't see it. So what you have to do now, you have to show them. And how you show them? By living it. You got to live it so they can see it. That's why sometimes, that's why I was saying, back in the days when I told them I stopped drinking, they jaws drop, because it was something that they never could see. They never could see it. They never could see me stop drinking or stop moving the way how I was moving. They always saw that vision in their head of me moving the way how I was moving. You know what I'm saying? So when they started to see another vision of me moving nowhere near that, it blew their minds, only because they couldn't see it. Not because it couldn't happen, because they couldn't see it. So they was getting imagery that went against the accustomed visuals they was constantly simulating in their head. So I gave them a different vision. You know what I mean? A real vision. You know what I mean? So, that's why I say sitting up here talking to people, so you're wasting time. You're wasting time and you're wasting energy. You know what I mean? And a lot of the times that just be demons cloaked trying to feed. Because they feed off them words. You know what I'm saying? They be feeding. You know what I'm saying? But the best way of communication is body language. You got to live it. You got to live it. And practice what you preach. Once you live it and they see it, they going to be like, yo, it could be done. It could be done. And when it starts clicking to them that it can be done is when they stop seeing me and start seeing them do it. They stop seeing me doing it, moving how I'm moving, and they start seeing themselves like overlaid me. They see they know how the damn humans took their face and overlaid it with our face. You know what I'm saying? Replacing heads, decapitation, which is the Masonic symbol of New Day. You know what I'm saying? Where they basically swap heads, put their heads on our bodies. You know what I'm saying? That's how they began to start. That's why you see them out here living like us, because it's a ritual, because the humans couldn't see them living in royalty. You know what I'm saying? So they had to see us do it. And once they see us do it, they began to start seeing them do it. Then they start doing voodoo rituals, which had to do with them taking our heads off the pharaoh bodies and the queen's bodies and the ruler bodies and putting their heads on it. That's why when you look at the movies like the gods of Egypt, there's a bunch of damn humans on it. They swap bodies. That's what spirits do. Body swap. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at digital voodoo when you're looking at the gods of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? They doing the voodoo. So, because once upon a time, the humans was never supposed to be doing that. So it's like they forcing the image in your head of them being royalty when they nothing but a petri dish splice. A splice of a petri dish. You know what I mean? Something that slugs around in a petri dish. You know what I'm saying? So, you just basically gotta live it. But when you eating those real foods, you're fighting demons. You know what I mean? You are fighting demons. You're not doing it to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? The positive and the negative polarity simulators, the humans, they always going to see it as something emotional. You know what I'm saying? But we, the souls, we go beyond the positives plugs and the negative plugs. We above polarities. You know what I mean? We see it for what it is. We fighting demons. You know what I mean? Demons that's trying to invade our cells. And in order for us to fight those demons on a cellular level, we have to infuse them with technology from the higher realms, which is what they would tell you is organic food. Because when you eat that food, you fight and kill demons. You know what I'm saying? Because the same way how they make GMO foods and people eating the GMO foods, they eating the fake fruits, the fake vegetables, they drinking the sodas, they got this 40 gallon pitcher of freaking juice and it's only 0.5% juice. The rest of the damn 95%, nobody know what the hell it is. Or 99.5%. Nobody know what the hell it is. Got all these weird words, sorcery. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at you ever be in a damn dream and you look at a word and the words look bugged to freak out? You're looking at the word like, what the freak kind of word is that? All these letters looking all weird. That's what them damn ingredients. Go look at the freaking ingredients, man. Them ingredients look just like words that's in a damn dream. Because you're in a dream. You don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at these damn ingredients. Some of these damn ingredients, these long, weird words, look like words that's in a damn dream. Can't even pronounce them mother freakers, man. It sound like you talking a whole nother demonic language when you pronouncing them words, man. What are you summoning when you pronouncing those words? Because when you say words, you're pronouncing, you're channeling, you're summoning. What are you actually summoning when you read some of these ingredients or even see these ingredients on the back of some of these damn or consume these ingredients that's on the back of these bottles and labels and cans and boxes? You know what I'm saying? You pulling the demons in. So you eating all those fake foods, you are inviting demons in to attack you, because that's what they do. They attack, they come in, they call it diseases, because diseases is a damn last name of a demon. You know what I'm saying? The demon is the damn disease is a damn demon, son. A damn demon. A disease is a damn demon. It's a whole faction of demons, son. It's like how you got the mafia, and it's a whole bunch of people that's affiliated with the mafia. Well, that's the same thing with the disease. It's a whole bunch of demons that's affiliated with disease, whether they call cancer, diabetes, pneumonia. You know, those are all factions of demons that up under the umbrella of disease. You know what I mean? And they come in and they attack. The gate is open. Your defense is down. They come in and they attack. Now you eating all the fried chicken with all the steak and the barbecue, this French fries. You know what I'm saying? The white rice, the beans. You know what I'm saying? You eating all the bread, the starch, the eggs, the bacon, the mac and cheese, the cornbread, the collard greens, the pork. You smoking the cigarettes, you drinking the beer, you eating the shrimp, you eating lobster, you eating crabs, you eating catfish, you eating kingfish. You know what I mean? You eating all the slop that the planet has to offer. You know what I mean? All the slop that the planet has to offer. Now you invaded, or should I say you allowed the demons to invade your vessel. And now they kill you. They come into the bloodline. They come into the bloodline of the mommy and the daddy. And now the mommy and the daddy in the kitchen cooking the bloodline of the beast. Feeding it to their kids now. Now they kids get possessed by young, eating Captain Crunch and Fruit Loops with milk, pus, freaking cow milk, a creature that was made by the damn Masons, a Masonic sacrificial calf. That's what your damn cow is, as I spoke about before in past videos. Now you got them drinking the artificial fertility fluid of a sacrificial beast, a damn cow. You know what I'm saying? Why you think the cows jump over the moon? The moon, Masonic. Moo. You know what I'm saying? So now, and the kids now grow up to repeat the cycle their mothers and fathers did. So it's demons in the family, son. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you realize when you on the wave. And you're like, you know what? I can't tell these people because that form of communication has already been hacked. And they already got firewalls up preventing those vibrations from going in. They can't see what I'm saying. So what I got to do is live it. Because when I'm living it, they seeing it. And it ain't no doubt in that. They could sit up here and doubt a whole bunch of things that I say. But one thing they can't doubt is what I'm actually living. You can't doubt that. I'm living it. I'm living example. I'm living proof. You can't say it can't be done. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So your belief, and that right then and there is how you shatter belief. You shatter belief when you show the real. The real always shatter belief, because belief is a damn lie. Look at the word lie, cloaking in belief, pretending to be truth. You know what I mean? Pretending, son. Belief is the opposite of a lie, son. And the opposite is the damn same, like positive and negative. They all exist on the same wave band. You know what I'm saying? The opposite of a lie is not truth. It's believe. That's why if you look close, you see the word lie like a spirit cloaking, trying to pretend to be something else. You know what I'm saying? Truth comes from outside of the matrix. It doesn't come from within this matrix. That's why they say you got to go outside the box. Go outside the matrix, go beyond the mind. You know what I mean? So it's demons that's being fought when you're eating those natural foods. You're fighting demons. You know what I'm saying? That's in the bloodline, son. You're serving as a bridge to purify and make sure that when, you know what I'm saying, you come out of the body, which is what they call death, you can now go into a clean, futuristic, highly higher senses activated baby vessel, son. Because it's a lot of carbonated beings on the planet that cleaned up their diet. A lot of them, son. A lot. You know what I'm saying? So when you come out the body, which what they call death, your soul vibration, you know what I'm saying, is already going to be disciplined to inhabit that baby's body. And by you coming into that baby's body now, everything is going to be clean. The mother's going to be on her solar goddess, and the pops is going to be on his etheric beingness. They all going to be solar etheric beings, man. You know, they going to be on that wave. So when you come through that mother's womb, the baby is already good. You know what I'm saying? So when you grow up and become older now, and you're going to get another goddess that's on that wave, what you have the ability to do now, pull your freaking family members that died, that was eating too much damn steak, pork, macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to, you could do that with a thought. When you having sex with your with your goddess or your god, you know what I'm saying? You tell her or tell him simultaneously, I want to pull this family member through. You have her and him, both y'all focusing on that thought. We're gonna pull this one through right here first. And they both focus on that. Don't be playing these trap music and be all sauced up and weed up, because what you're doing is pulling through demons. That's why you got these babies out here running around doing all this satanic freaking what's that, recreational themes. A bunch of satanic recreational themes, stripping and doing pole vaulting, you know what I'm saying, and selling drugs and gang banging. Those are satanic recreational themes, man. You know, that's all based up on the damn satanic freaking Masons, that order. That's all up under that satanic order, son. That Masonic satanic order. Gang banging, pole vaulting, all of that, son. Strippers, selling drugs, gang, you know what I'm saying? All that. All that is up on all of that, son. You pulling through demons to do that, son. When you eating all that fake food, that's all you could pull in. You're not pulling in nothing high. You ain't pulling nothing high. You know what I'm saying? But when you vibing on that wave, now you could pull that family member through, and now you can have that soul that was once vibrating low, because it's going to take a lot of energy to pull that being out of the damn lunar dimension. So I stated before, you need energy, a lot of energy to pull them through. And since both of y'all is on that wave, y'all got the energy, so y'all could just pull them through. You know what I'm saying? And once they come into the body, you could start re-nourishing the damn soul based upon how the diet you're going to have for the baby and all that, the way how you're going to have the baby raise up. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to honor that, son. They're going to honor it. You know what I'm saying? And then you grow up, you keep growing, you keep it going. You keep pulling, you know what I'm saying, whatever family members you want to pull through from the lunar dimension, son. Because there's a lot of them, they're trapped, son. A lot of them is trapped. Don't think that this whole life thing that's going on down here, that, you know, this is the first time in complete existence that you're here. This is not the first time that you're here, son. This is not. You know what I'm saying? That whole delusion, and one of the main reasons, you know, I'm going to get into that video, son. You know, we going to get into that. We going to get into that. So I should have did that video before this. But we going to get into what is the full visible spectrum, so people can fully understand what's going on, son. You know what I mean? We going to get into that. But, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they going to honor you for that, son. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stay you've been chosen. Why? Because you could do it. That's it. You could get the results. That's the only reason. You have what it takes to get the results that is needed. That's it. Anybody else in your family member, you know they can't do it. You know they don't have the what it takes to get the results. They have what it takes to get the results of getting some damn disease. You know what I'm saying? Based upon what they eating, smoking, drinking. They have the results to get that. You know what I'm saying? They have the results to have the conversations all about the Super Bowl and basketball and whatever else is going on out here in the Matrix. They could get those results. But anything that's going beyond that, they can't get those results. They can't get it. So not in that vessel. That vessel is too damaged. You know what I'm saying? It's inhabited by too many demons. You know, it's like a bunch of moons aligned and blocking the sun. You know, since a lot of these planetary alignments that they talking about, how a lot of energies coming to the planet. There is never a lot of energies coming to the damn planet when you got these moons blocking the sun. You know what I'm saying? When you got the suns lining up, then there's energy coming to the planet. They always talking about these moons trying to pass it off like they planets. Even though a planet is a general term, talking about Mars line up, Jupiter line up, all these planets line up. Man, the hell with them moons. When is the solar galactic solars going to line up, son? You know what I'm saying? And that's going to happen when the damn God rays come together. That's the damn solar alignment. When the God rays come together for real. And for fake. Not for fake, should I say. When they come together for real and not for fake. Like these fake debates. You know what I mean? All these fake gatherings they be having, son. All in the digital lobby. You know what I'm saying? Got to come together for real, for Ray. You got to come together like the rays on the sunlight. See how you got all them different rays together on the sun, on the whole spectrum of the damn sun? You got all these different rays. That's how the God rays got to come together, son. Like those rays. Right now, there's like the rays is separated, son. You got one individual green beam, and then 20 miles away you got a ultraviolet beam, and then 100 million miles away you got a red beam, and then 100 quadrillion trillion light years away you got a yellow beam. All the beams is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? The beams need to be coming together as one. You know what I mean? But yo, man, I'm about to shut this video down. So my tea's starting to evaporate on the damn stove. You know what it is, yo. Eating them all freaking foods, you know what I'm saying? Fight off these demons, man. Another one of the main reasons, son. To fight off these demons out of the bloodline, son. It's a war, bro. It's a war, man. A war on another level, son. It's a war without the weapons that you're accustomed to, son. You know what I mean? The food and the herbs, the real food and the real herbs, that's technology, man. That is technology. That is weaponry technology, man. You know what I'm saying? Gods know what it is. That ain't a plant. Plants don't get sick. They got this V floating around right here. How come the plants ain't getting sick? Think about that, son. But they say that it's an airborne virus. And according to them, they claim that the trees create air. According to them, the trees and plants and stuff like that create air. Which is BS. But according to them, the trees and the plants create air. And this is supposed to be a airborne virus. Pay attention. Airborne. Meaning that the air is born from the virus. So what creates the air, according to them? The trees. So the air is born from the tree. The birth of the air is from the trees, they saying. So if it's an airborne virus, you would be saying that the plants is sick. You would say that the damn plants is the coronavirus. That's what you're trying to say. When you pay attention to what the hell these people be saying. But how the plants could be the damn coronavirus? The plants ain't sick. The plants ain't sick. Plants don't get sick, man. You know what I'm saying? When the animals was always eating the plants, they never got sick. When they started shooting them animals with them vaccines, you know, them antibiotics and all these freaking hormones, GMO things they shooting up in the animals, then you started seeing them looking all disconfigured, like the so-called black woman's butt. Her joint just look all weird now, son. Looking like Krusty the Clown, son. You know what I'm saying? Out here looking like the Penguin. Looking strange in these streets. They looking like words in the dream world. You know what I'm saying? The so-called black woman right now look like a freaking word that's in the dream world. Look at Lil' Kim. What the freak happened to her, son? She looked like one of those strange words in a dream. Like, I can't even pronounce this. These letters don't even look right. What is this? Something ain't right here. You know what I'm saying? Possessed, man. People are possessed. They are possessed. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fat ass ever got a man. A real man. Fat asses, that attracts males. Because all they want to do is mate and pull demons in. That's it. You know what I'm saying? A real man don't go for no real woman because of her body. Hell no. That doesn't attract men. You know what I'm saying? That don't attract a real man, son. That attracts the ego. Because a real man know that a real woman is more than an ass. You mean to tell me you marry her because of an ass? Like, you gotta be a real ass. You must be the asshole that married her ass. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be the asshole that married her ass. Asshole. Perfect couple, son. No wonder. Y'all always in shit. You know what I'm saying? But yo, about to shut this video down, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Yo, raise the vibe, raise the vibe, raise the vibe.